Hey everybody, I wanted to give you a quick tip for this month's newsletter about hammer-ons and pull-offs. So I'm going to show you two quick exercises that are really going to help you out as you're trying to learn hammer-ons, the proper technique for doing those. So we're going to go up here to the 5th fret, and we're going to go on the first string. Put our first finger on that first string on the 5th fret, and we're going to go from 1 to 2, then 1 to 3, then 1 to 4, and then we're going to stretch it. We're going to go 1 to 4 stretch. So we actually have a 5-fret stretch right there. So that's the pattern. 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, and 1, 5. And now's where we add our hammer-ons. When we hammer on, you really want that second note, the one that's hammering on, to really whack the fretboard. It's got to be really strong. So the only one I'm picking is the first one of these pairs. And then the second one, I'm just hammering it on like a hammer in a piano. That's why you get the name hammer-on. So you go from 1 to 2, then 1 to 3, then 1 to 4, 1 to 4 stretch if you can do it, then maybe back to 1 to 4, 1 to 3, 1 to 2, then back to 1. So let's do that again. 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 4 stretch, then back to 1 to 4, 1 to 3, 1, 2, and then back to 1. Now you can do these on other strings too, so if I went to the 3rd string, did the same thing, be 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4 stretch, back to 1, 4, 1, 3, and if I add it all together, now, for pull-offs, the technique is a little bit different. So we're going to still be, let's go back to the first string up here at the 5th position. So now my pinky is on this 8th fret with my on the first string. Now with pull-offs, what I'm going to do is I hit the first string, I pluck the first string, and then I tug down with the pinky down to the 3rd finger, which is already on that string. And you got to really give it a good tug. Now, there almost is a little bit of counter pressure on the 3rd finger. He really has to be planted, or maybe even pushing up a little bit, so that when your pinky pulls down, that it doesn't just pull everything off. So that this one really the one behind the pull-off really has to be planted well. So here, the pattern is going to be in reverse. We're going to go from 4, 3, 4, 2. I'm only plucking the first of these pairs. 4, 1. And then 4, we're going to try and do a 1 stretch, so we're down here to the 4th fret. Okay, and then go back to 1, 4. Or 4, 2, sorry. Then 4, 3. Then back to 4. So all that together would be and then, just like the other one, you can do those on other strings as well. Now, the great thing is when you add these both together, you can cover your hammer-ons and pull-offs in one exercise. So let's go, I'm going to be on the first string, and I'm going to go back to our hammer-on exercise. I go up here to the pinky, and I do the pull-off exercise. And there you go. That takes you through just about every combination of fingers for hammer-ons and pull-offs. Now, it's going to be tricky at first to get that, especially the pull-offs. They're generally a little bit more harder to get, or it takes a while to get those. But work on the pressure. Try and get that second note of each pair to be as close in volume as you can to the first note. There's a great exercise for you for this month on hammer-ons and pull-offs. Do it on various string sets. Set yourself on a metronome and try and do it in tempo with the metronome. work your way up the neck and work your way down the neck, and you'll have a great command of these hammer-ons and pull-offs, which really give you a lot of great options in your technique and really help you build speed. Hey, I'm Steve Krenz for Learn to Master Guitar, and we'll see you next month.